I've had a few people ask me how to add music to LumaFusion and edit the music to the beat. So that's what we're going to do today. This isn't an Anchor commercial. This is just what I use and I like it. And this is a power brick. It's got your power here and 10 gigabit USB here, PD output here, TF card or micro SD card, HDMI, got an Ethernet port, and your AC in. This is what I use to keep my iPad Pro from dying while I edit. And this little device here, also made by Anchor, also not sponsored. It's just a USB-C hub, but it has a PD in, micro SD, which is where all my footage is, and on these two USB ports. Also has a USB-C on it. And this passes the power through. You'll see here, it'll start to charge. And the little blue icon will tell you that the USB hub is connected. We're going to start LumaFusion. This is how it comes up by default if you want to create a new project. This little icon down here in the bottom corner will start or show you all of your open projects. And when you hit that, it'll give you the option for a new project. I've already got one started. So we're going to move some video over here first. I'm sorry about the glare in there. It's best I can do with the system as I have it right now. So we're going to go to this little icon in the top corner up here. Click on that. We're going to go to linked folders. That takes me to the USB-C hub. Now we're going to go down here. If you don't have any data here, and you won't when you just get started, you add a linked folder by tapping on here, and it's going to bring up your directory tree, and you go find whatever it is that you're looking for. I've already done that. So in this particular instance, I'm under Untitled Media, and this is all my footage that we're looking at today. This is the video that I want to use. Oops. You get the brackets here, you can let it go. Now this is 8.5 minutes. The song I'm going to use, we're going to go back to linked folders. I use an audio service called Audio. And I'm going to go find the song I'm looking for. It's called Welcome to the Wild. We're at the end of this track. We're going to go back to the beginning by double tapping on that little arrow. Take this audio track, drag it, drop it underneath the video track, and you can see in the window here. And by the way, if you need to change the size of these windows, if you grab it right at this little marker, you can change whatever you want to put your emphasis on. You can move that around to where you like it. I kind of like it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this to the drum beat, and I'm going to take little pieces out to make the video kind of jump with the music. And if you listen, there's my first drum beat. I'm going to expand this, makes it a little easier to see. So there's my first drum beat on that little peak right there. Not that clear in my video. I apologize. If you hit the little pair of scissors right now, it's going to cut the audio track because that's the one that's highlighted. We don't want that. We're going to hit the back arrow, highlight this one, and it's going to cut this one. If you need to cut both of them, don't highlight either one of them. If neither one is highlighted, it's going to cut both of them. We don't need that right now either. So I'm trying to not confuse you, but I'm trying to cover as many bases as I can because these are things that you can accidentally do. If you want to move one frame, I want to move one frame over, you just right there, and that just moves me one frame. I'm going to make my cut, and then I'm going to go over 6 seconds, and that's an arbitrary number for me for this video. Different video is going to be different. A different video, I may not cut anything. I may make a zoom or whatever other thing that you want. But for this one, I'm going to go over 6 seconds. And I'm going to make another cut. And I'm going to delete. And here's the piece that it's got a marker on each end. It's 6 seconds long. I'm going to delete that piece. That's going to bring me back to my edit point. We're going to go find the next drum beat, which looks like it's going to be right there, and we'll see. Okay, that was correct. So there's my next drum beat. I'm going to make a cut right there. Be sure the right one is highlighted. And then I'm going to go over 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a cut. We're going to do this. Now, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I've got a couple of double drum beats in here. A little further up the video because I've already listened to it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, there was a double drum beat right there. So on the double drum beat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my cut just like I have been. So I'll make a cut. I'm going to move over 6 seconds. Make my next cut. And delete that piece. Now I'm going to go to the short drum beat because there were 2 of them in a row. I'm going to make a cut. I'm only going to move 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And again, this is an arbitrary number, but that's what I'm choosing on this particular video. So you'll see the drum beats in here will look a little different from each other. Okay, you see what I'm doing. I'm making these cuts, and this is all arbitrary based on I need to cut half of this video out of here, and I'll just have to mix and match. I may have jumps that are 12 seconds. I don't know. I may have pieces where I speed it up. At the end of it, the plan is to have the video and the audio end at approximately the same time. If you want to see what this edit looks like, I'm going to throw it in here now, and I'll throw a little something at the end of it to close it out.
Quick look from the backseat, city going by as we're passing streets. Dim lights in her basement dive, leather jacket and my whiskey, me and I can't find a way to compromise unless I'm looking in your eyes. And I know we're leaving all the rules behind. Welcome to the wild. It's every man for himself. Welcome to the wild. I'm crazy. No one wants you, no one else. And I won't waste another hour. Baby, you don't know your power. I'll take you to the wild. Lady, sing welcome to the wild. Midnight on Mulholland Drive, I take the wheel and you close your eyes. You know I love the chase and we don't hesitate. A little danger makes you feel right. And I know everybody wants you, but they can't do what I do. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing left to lose if I don't got you. Welcome to the wild. It's every man for himself. Welcome to the wild. I'm crazy. No one wants you, no one else. And I won't waste another hour. Baby, you don't know your power. I'll take you to the wild. Lady, sing welcome to the wild. Big city, lost in a crowd. Come with me where we're not allowed. 'Cause you're looking like trouble, but you got no place to go. But let me tell ya, this city, it's a jungle. Welcome to the wild. It's every man for himself. Welcome to the wild. I'm crazy. No one you, no one else. And I won't waste another hour. Baby, you don't know your power. I'll take you to the wild, lady. Sing welcome to the wild.
Okay, if you enjoyed that, if you have any questions, let me know. Throw it in the comments. I'll get to it as quick as I can. My schedule is going to change pretty soon. For those of you that don't know, my work schedule, I work 6 days on and 1 day off, and that's going to change a little bit. I'm going to work 5 days on and 2 days off. It's almost like I'm retiring or something. Anyway, if there's anybody still here, appreciate it. I'm going to throw a couple other videos up here. If you like stuff like this, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you down the road.